Okay, so the plan today is to give you an account balance update. I'm currently in a live trade, almost at TP. So you guys are just going to have to wait. If we get TP, if we don't, I'll give you the update, but also break down this trade that I'm in right now. All right, so we're on Euro USD. We are up on the account. We're, I don't know, maybe about 5 pips up on the account. So I'm taking some size off and I'm relaxing a little bit. I had a very difficult, stressful day yesterday. I was stuck in one move for over like 5 hours. I'm not used to it, so I'm feeling completely drained. Didn't really want to do this video, but so I did commit to try to produce at least one video a week this year. So here I am with a live trade, and it's going slowly. Let's put it that way. Okay, but we should get TP.
Okay.
I'll quickly show you why I'm in this trade, and then hopefully we get TP as I talk. So we are trending up from here. We are at highs, as you can see. Last time I was up here, it got sold. So I was looking for sales up here. It has finally produced a real reversal pattern here now. Okay, so we've got a Quasimodo on the higher time frame. With this, we could expect for it to potentially reverse all of this trend, or it's essentially just a long, slow pullback. There is no major news today. There wasn't any yesterday, so price has just been very slow. And I was stuck in this yesterday. It was disgusting. I'm not trying to do that again today. I'm not trying to do that again at all. I mean, Monday was the same, Tuesday was the same. So I'm just trying to get a quick scalp based on price action. I'm focusing on price action. Yesterday I was buying from here based on price action. And today I am selling from here based on price action. Keeping it very simple today. I am on the count, I'm sitting nice. We're on 42,825. So I'm trying to get, I was aiming for £200 or $200 for this trade, but I realized I only really want is 175. That'll bring us up to 3,000 on the balance and I'm good. So make it 43,000 and I'm actually good. So I'm happy to take that small move. I know price has been very slow these last few days. So if I could get a quick small move, I'm happy to do that rather than sitting around like I did yesterday. I'm not doing that again today. So what are we looking at? So it's trending down, it's pulled back up. The main thing. So I was asked about what is my setup. I read price action based on supply and demand. But when I'm on the lower time frame, I pay attention to what's going on in terms of price from reading price. That's why I don't use indicators because they distract me from what's actually happening. And I use the combination of being aware of what's going on the higher time frame with what's actually happening on the lower time frame with price, and I put it together, and that's how I find my trades. So it can be taught, but it's something you pick up from experience. Just reading price. So that's why on this channel a lot I talk about getting rid of indicators because you can't read price consistently if you've got something distracting you. So I don't need the distractions. Got rid of the indicators, and I could see support and resistance price points. I could see supply and demand, trade with the trend, all of these things. But I'm focused on price action. Focused so much on price action. As you can see, I explained this one here. So we had consolidation here, price started trending up. Most people who trade supply and demand, they are buying this. Okay. This push up, that was for you. Okay. That was to entice you to join in. So break a candle, right? Yeah, there you go. There's your break a candle. You're buying there, stop losses maybe underneath here. And look what's happening. Where do you think price is going? So I don't trade based on common knowledge. Common knowledge is to buy, trade with the trend. That's how people trade supply and demand. Nope. I read supply and demand with a outlook from a higher time frame, but I don't trade based on what everyone else is talking about. Bear that in mind. So what I trade on is based on price action. So read the supply and demand, it pushes up, pulls in here, it should go from here to go up. But what I saw was that this is now creating lower lows. It's actually broke this last demand. So it should have been from here, it went up and it pushed down. Okay, so that's a change in structure. That's the first break in structure. I entered.
Yeah, boy.
And now I'm looking for a small scalp one to one. And in this situation, small scalp one to one, I'm risking 6.8 pips. I've got that here already, right? But because I normally scalp for 10 pips. 10 pips is all the way here. And because I want to round this up to 3,000, I'm looking for a little bit more than 6 pips. I'm looking for, worry, 8 pips. So 2 more pips. I should get 10 pips quite easily. I'm happy with 8 pips. And this could even push further and go down because on the higher time frame, it's telling me that we are trending down. And if that remains the case, price should be running these lows, but I'm not interested in running lows. I'm just interested in getting what I came for, and what I came for is the one to one here, yeah, and call it a day. So price is pushing towards where I want it to be now. We are just in the about 26 minutes into the London session, so I should get it within this H1 candle, and this is where I prefer to be. I don't want to be in a move. I was here yesterday. I was selling this, right? Because I was trying to trade with the trend. I was selling this. I bought it, I sold it from here. So 6. I'm a 6 or 7 hours before I got the break of this low. I can't do that. I'm not going to do that ever again. Okay. There was a little reversal here. I could have got a one to one there. And there's a little reversal here. I did get a one to one there. And that took about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. So why am I going to go 6 hours, 7 hours to get a 10 pip move when I could get in 20 to 30 minutes? I prefer the 20 to 30 minutes to get that 10 pip move. So quick one to one is what I'm after for this trade. I'm trying to be stress free. I don't want anything that's going to have such a demand on my emotions. I'm done with that. I want to go slow and smoothly. I am so done with all my bad habits, all the bad habits that's taught. I am done with all of it. I just want to focus on what's working for me, and that's trading with price action based on supply and demand. Okay, it's a combination to it. Also,
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Support and resistance. Right, support and resistance works. This is a support. This price point here, I'll show you. We're about to get TP. I'll show you the support and resistance price point. Every strategy works, right? It just depends on how you trade it. If you are having a high expectation from the strategy, for instance, yesterday when I got into this move, I was thinking there's lots of liquidity here. Let's run it up. But I said to myself, no. After the ordeal you just gone through with these being in this trade for a few hours, we're not going to try to hold this to see it come back against us, which is exactly what it did. So I scalped that quickly and I got out of it. So back to what I was saying, all strategies works. It's just how you trade it. The best way, in my opinion, especially for beginners, especially for retail traders, is to have modest expectations. Take your scalps, get in and out, build up your account. If you're using prop firms, they scale it up for you. You could grow your account easier with small scalps. If you have a larger account, like 300K account, it means you could take 1 or 2 trades a week and you have a decent return by the end of the month. But at the stage where I am, this is a 40K account. I'm going to take small scalps daily, 1 or 2 trades a day, and try to reduce it to just one, by the way. And I'm going to build an account as I progress, whether it's 3 months, 2 months, 1 month to pass. Once I progress, I then just continue the process. When I get to that stage, I'm reducing the quantity of trades again. So that's my focus. I'm not trying to focus on anyone else. Do you know what? If you haven't seen the last video, go and check that out. You heard my thoughts on the subject matter. I don't really want to go on about it. There is a lot of scammy, dodgy people out there. I'm not interested. I'm trying to focus on what I'm doing. So it looks like I'm getting an alert that my mic may cut out. So if it cuts out and the audio changes, you know why. But I'm going to still continue try and get this trade. So as you can see, price is moving towards TP, but it's going very slowly. It's expected today's been, or this week has been very slow, and we're just going to be patient. So I'm going to step away, try to charge my mic. I'm going to come back once we get TP. Hopefully we get TP and give you guys an update on the account as well. Okay.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we are back. As you saw, we hit TP. The account balance is now sitting on 43,000. This is a 40K account. I need to hit an objective of 10% to be able to scale up to the new account. So we need to get 4,000 for this account. We are sitting on 43,000. The equity is 44 because I've got 1,000 credit from passing the previous account. Okay, so we're now on my 40K funded account dashboard, right? So we can see here it says funded, very simple, it's active. You can see all the trades I've taken. You can see when I start to taking the trades. You can see where I am, 3,000, which correlates with what I just showed you on MT5. You know, this is scrollable. It's not Photoshop. It's live. I could click on things. I'm guessing, look, there you go. You can't do that if it's Photoshop, can you? Yeah. So it's very easy to show, a live account. It's very easy. You have a dashboard and you have MT5 and also the trade history. Okay. So this is what I said. This is just a chart of my trade history, but let's look at the actual trade history. So what was my last trade, which was just now? Yeah. So I had two standard lots. I made that trade at this time. And okay, so the time differs from what's on my laptop. Don't know because it's a different time zone. And here we have the trade amount I just made. Okay, so very simple. I don't get it why it's so hard for people to prove the authenticity of their funded accounts. It's very easy. It's right here. I don't get that. So this is roughly where we are on the account. We just need another $1,000 to pass. I can make that within this week, but what I've decided to do, because price has been very slow and also I've been moving a bit too fast. I was meant to take about 2 months to do this, and I started this account. I started this account on roughly the 5th of February, and we are now at the 19th. I'm moving way too fast. So I'm going to try slow down because once this goes to higher numbers, it's going to be difficult to make certain mistakes and recover. So I had a big mistake at the beginning, but as you can see, I got in my bag, slowly took the trades that I should have been taking small scalps, and I got back up. Anytime I try to do long trades where I hold it for too long, I usually mess it up. If I over leverage, I usually mess it up. So if anything, take away from this video, do not over leverage and try keep things simple. Small scalps, keep it simple based on price action. Focus on price action. Forget supply and demand. Forget support and resistance. Forget trading with the trend. Focus on price action. And if you don't know how to trade using price action, this is something you need to work on. I do have tons of examples on my channel, so have a look. You can see how I trade based on price action, what I like to see, and when I get in my entries. And if you do have any questions, do ask me, and I will dedicate a video towards it. Again, if you have any questions, let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. If you find this useful, you know what to do. Support the channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll keep on getting examples out to you. If you want to see more on this account, again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. If you like this video, like the video, and I know that you want to see more updates on this, and I'll get them out to you. This is Patrick signing out. Until next time, peace.